Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
And now, please welcome your
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Dodgers.
Just about set to go. And on the mound now, Rui Lin.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go now? Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. A little bit high maybe, and that's how he gets started here in Los Angeles. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and a foul ball.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Lindor swings through that one. Got him. 1 out.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's Juan Soto. And a foul ball. Soto, 26 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. One down, base is empty. And 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie. And instead of it being
Betts whips it to first, and the Mets go 1-2-3, and the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, getting the nod in this one, Kodai Senga. What's the word on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. That one the other way. Nimmo makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Chris, here's a lineup that's dangerous for multiple reasons.
Boog, I think you've got to pick your poison, if you will. Can't try to worry about the running game, because if you do, it'll take your focus off these hitters and they'll hit the ball over the fence. So I think the smartest thing, go after the hitters, make sure you make great pitches. If you give up some stolen bases, so be it.
And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. And the right-hander deals. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That was blasted to the moon. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Rui Lin. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you executed. Just a long...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They go back-to-back. And they add a run. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys stop hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
One out, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first, and they get Ohtani for the out.
The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie Betts now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And first offering is fouled off. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Betts into second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Muncy digs in. In the air, center field. Taylor has this one sized up, and that will end the inning. Back here in L.A., second inning set to go. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernández in position, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That is good. The left fielder, number 9, Brandon.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. That one at triple digits.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Next offering is fouled back. That one misses, and the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That to right. Lin under it. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Jesse Winker.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Teoscar Hernández. Senga back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Soto makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Tommy.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mets 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Yeah, that's fouled off. little bit low. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two here. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. That's in there. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Popped up. Freeman pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Mets. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, set for the bottom of the third, Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying. That gets over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Rui Lin steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul out of play. High fly ball down the left field line. Nimmo ranging after it. Puts it away for the out.
The right fielder, number 9,
Rui Lin steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That one lifted to left. Nimmo has it sized up. He's got it. Throws to second. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mets nothing. On to the fourth. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And there's a ball.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he throws it with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Watch Soto now. High fly ball, right field. Lin. And there's 2 down. And as well, lots of pop in that bet. So you combine the slug with really good defense. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Mark Vientos. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Vientos, 25 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, and they're down 2-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that is gone. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Mookie Betts now made his debut with the Red Sox in 2014 and actually hit a home run against the Dodgers in 2016.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Mookie is fantastic for baseball. A great player, big personality. He's played for some of the most popular teams in the league.
And now it's Max Muncy. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium. Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2 down, base is empty. Teoscar Hernández steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Flied to right his first time. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That one hops against the fence. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So runner at second, 2 down. Will Smith back to the plate. And there's a foul ball. Lined into left center, base hit. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 4-0. And here comes Tommy Edman. He hit into a double play his first time up. Ripped on the ground to second. They get the force. That ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mets nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
The left fielder.
And now, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. Tap foul at the plate. Now the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. 1 out, bases empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Winker batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fought off foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time, and Winker is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mets nothing. And we're back. There's Freddie Freeman now.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Senga back to work. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai Senga done for the night, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Danny Young into the game.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Batted. first. Rui Lin steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So up next, Rui Lin. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That one hammered left field. That ball's carrying. Got all of that one. Another one. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 7-0. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And makes the grab. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie to hit. 1 for 2. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And Mookie leaves the yard. Their third home run of the inning. It's 8-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Danny Young won't go any further, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for
Sean Reed Foley on the pitch here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here comes Max Muncy. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it. It becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
And that one finds its way through. So the inning is still alive with Will Smith coming to the dish.
Now batting, the catcher, Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. In the air, right side. Touches down. That's a hit. And now 2 aboard. The run scores from first, extending their lead. Tommy Edman at the plate. Both 2 in this one. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. So the lineup flips over. Here is Freddie Freeman. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Rui Lin. High fly ball out towards left center. Nimmo makes the catch. And that will end the inning. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Mets nothing. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Next offering is in for a strike. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. Next offering upstairs.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-fingered fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Swing and a foul straight back.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit.
Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Now it's the power speed combo. Rui Lin. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the fifth.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Brings it in, and there's one down. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. To the right side, and that squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's Mookie now. On the ground, could be two. There's one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Mets nothing. Back here in LA, top of inning number 7, and now it's Frankie Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that is downstairs. And it's 2-2. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. This one high in the air to left center. Hernández settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman, Mark.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In the air, left side. Hernández makes the catch, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down to third baseman, Max Muncy.
Muncy.
And first offering is fouled off. Muncy hits one in the air. Taylor gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's Teoscar Hernández.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Out to short. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. Pretty nice play there.
Just love watching this guy do everything. Swing the bat and make great defensive plays just like that. Remember, he won the Platinum Glove in 2016. You know this guy's the real deal defensively.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a drive deep right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hard hit left side. Lindor on to first. And they get the out on Smith. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Lin back to work. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Misses off the plate. Ball 1. And they'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And down on strikes. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
That's a little bit low. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. Got him. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Winker in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Mets go down quickly. They're down 10-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Tommy Edman. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. And here's Freddie Freeman. Lifted in the air, out to left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ray. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And he's gone yard again. His 3rd home run of the game. It's 12-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Sean Reed Foley out of the game. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
the Mets with a new arm on the mound, Edman Nunez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Rui Lin. Ripped towards 3rd. Throws to 1st in time.
now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And it's through for a hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 down, and now it's Mookie Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look.
And that one hops the wall. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score. And in scoring position with 2 away. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one hammered. Soto moving back for him. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 15-0.
robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Daniel Nunez is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Ryan Stanek.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernández. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Taylor ranging after it. Reaching for it and breaks it in. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's in there, and that's strike 1. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Got him looking for the K. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy in the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
McNeil at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And a foul ball. The Mets down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that 1 hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, he'd have made just 1 better pitch.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency. I brought the 2 to me. The good good part. It's father to father, I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grab it and I'll be if they can take it from me. Passion is what I had before any grand. If I slip, I slide. Don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive, I dive deep. Love an ocean, you know where to find. Kiss away